Whew. All right, party people, this your man Griff. Uh, Doing some doc prep right now. Where the heck am I meeting these people at? I am meeting them where? Where? All right, Virginia Beach. All right. Yeah, I'm doing some doc prep, getting things together for tomorrow, and don't have time to be trying to do it while I'm at the table because I need to move quickly so I can get in and get out and get everybody done. So that's what I'm doing. And a lot of people ask me, do I still prep my docs? Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I got three to do. The fourth one hasn't come in yet. So, and all I'm doing is just filling out parts of the notarial area, the date, the commission expiration, the venue, and that's it. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to chat with y'all a little bit and just encourage y'all to stay encouraged. Um, right now, it's a mad rush to get your money from these TMCs, and now you have some signing company owners. They're offering training, and what the situation. And I'm not saying that training is bad because I don't know whether it's what they're training you to do, except from the standpoint they're training you primarily to do what the title company wants you to do. And the same thing still applies. Is what the title company if is what they want you to do legal in your state. That's really what it boils down to. Um, and there are a lot of problems with notaries not doing what they're supposed to do um, when it comes to doing the closings. And sorry about that, y'all. Just had to think there for a second. If you can figure out how to be good at doing the closings, I think you will be okay. You will get more orders and all of that. Yes, there's companies out there that will demand that you explain documents and do this and do that, but again, you're obligated to follow your state law. Period. Just like the signing company is obligated to do what? Follow the agreement that they have with their title company. And the title company is obligated to follow the agreement that they have with the lender. So everybody is obligated to follow and expected to follow their requirements and what they've been handed down for its RESPA and anything else. But for some reason, the notary is expected to be a freelancer and just do whatever the person who got the most money say to do. And that's not the way being a notary is supposed to be, because at that point you're not unbiased. You're biased because you're doing what they want you to do just so you can get a check. And the moment you are acquiescing to what they want and it's not in line with what your state says, in my opinion, you're no longer an impartial witness to the signatures. You are witnessing them signing, and you plan on making sure they sign because they've already told you what they need you to do to push them in a particular direction. And that is not what the role of a notary is. So you're going to have to be careful with the people you're dealing with, because I'm telling you, this is all about getting the notary to do it the way they want done. And that's going to blow, that's just going to put you in a position of serious liability. So I just encourage you to make sure that whatever information you are implementing into your business life, that is the right business. Take it as serious as you take your relationships. You don't just go around putting what everybody says to do in your relationship. You don't do that. You know, we saw what happened in The Color Purple I think it was Harpo, when Harpo tried to implement some stuff that somebody told him, and it didn't go well for him. So there's sometimes things that you just gotta be like, okay, let me learn this here and figure it out. So take this business as serious as you take your relationships with another person, and make sure that you are implementing the things that will make your relationship, meaning this business relationship, grow and get tighter, not constantly have you stressed and worry if what you're doing is even legal, is required, or any of that. If you have to question the information that you've been taught from the standpoint of you're feeling uneasy about it, or that you don't know whether or not it's even valid, it don't make sense to you, then that's a clear indicator that something is wrong. So that's why I encourage you to have a conversation with these individuals who are calling themselves trainers, and make sure that what they're talking to you about is actually valid, and that you can implement it in your area. If you can't implement it in your area, then why are they teaching you? So, and I know some of y'all say, well, we already heard this before. Well, sometimes you need to hear it again. But I believe if you stay focused, stay consistent with what you're supposed to do as a notary, you won't have to worry about all of the other stuff. Because once you understand what you do as a notary, you'll stop taking bad training, advice, etc. You'll be able to recognize bad training, advice, etc. a whole lot quicker, because you'll have something to compare it to. The main reason why a lot of people get taken advantage of in life is because they don't have anything to compare to, meaning they can't compare what is being presented to them with something else. So some good looking guy, good looking lady comes up to you, you don't have any reference for its dating to bounce this off of to determine whether or not this person is full of mess. But after you've been with somebody who's full of mess, you then like, okay, I got something to reference it. I know what to look for, all of that. And that's all I'm trying to do, is give y'all something to compare and contrast with what people are saying out here, and make all of us stand 10 toes down, and make sure we, properly educate you and can back up what we say. If a person can't back up the information they're putting out, that is a red flag that you need to leave them alone. Because anybody who's trying to educate people should always be able to cite sources. If they can't cite sources outside of this, just what I think it should be, that's not good enough at all. So I feel you. Okay, just because I'm doing good in this business don't mean that I wasn't at one point. I feel you, and I know you got a lot of thoughts going through your head. You just want an opportunity. You just want to make that money. You really want to, show the world, show yourself that you can do this business. And people just won't give you a shot. The signing companies won't give you a try. The title companies won't give you a try when you go direct marketing to them. Then when you do get an order, sometimes it's a bunch of mess, because the signing company got all these stipulations, and then here you are brand new. You make a half a mistake and they taking all your pay from you. And the same thing can happen if you work in direct. Don't think that just because you're direct, that won't happen. Don't think that just because you direct, that will not happen. It can happen to you, because that's just how people are, and that's just how the thing goes sometimes. So it's stressful when you're putting forth the effort. You get a try, and then you make just a slight mistake. You miss a stamp or a signature, and the next thing you know, and then what's bad is they don't tell you they're going to take the money. They say it in writing, but they don't actually come out and say, okay, because you messed this up, now we're not going to pay you. You waiting, and then next thing you know, you get an e-check for $10. And you're like, okay, what the heck is going on? They say, oh, well, yeah, you had these errors. Well, I went and fixed them. Yeah, I know you fixed them, but because you had them, that's why we took money away from you. but I got them fixed. Don't matter. And that's not right. That's not fair. Um, that's hurtful. But that's how a lot of people are out here in this business. So that's why I stress to y'all so much to focus on doing your notarizations correctly. Make sure you follow all your ancillary stuff for getting the documents printed correctly, shipped out on time, all of that. But the main thing is get your part of the transaction straight, which is the notarial area, which is what I'm filling out right now. Filling out the venue, and then putting the 9th day of July 2025, and then put my expiration, and I am not stamping or anything. So, but give me your thoughts in the comments. I'm hoping that you haven't given up on this business at all. I really do. I hope you haven't given up on this business. It's a simple, easy business, but there is a lot of fluff out here. There's a lot of stuff going on, and when you sit back and look at the stuff that's being pushed, it's all about getting your money. That's what this is about. This is about just getting your money, not necessarily making sure you are properly educated on what you need to do, but it's just about you spending money with training, and the sad part is they make you feel bad if you can't say that you've taken 17 different trainings. They literally make you feel bad about not waking up every Monday morning and spending 80% of your work week, your business work week, in training. That's just a crying shame. You want me to spend that much time sitting there talking to you, listening to you, when I could be out here making money. That's what I see in this business over and over and over again. See, didn't take me that long. It was 21 pages. Get that all prepped up and everything. But I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'm gonna knock out these other two. One's 98 pages and the other one's 130. That was 21. Ain't gonna take me that long. I'll probably be done before 1 o'clock, probably before 12:30. But I just wanted to chop it up with y'all for a little bit, and just encourage you to stay with it. If you need help, y'all know how to get me. Look in the description, and I'll be more than happy to help you figure out some things in this business, answer the questions that nobody else will answer. If I don't know the answer right off the top of my head, we'll just do some research together to make sure that we understand what the answer is, and then figure out how to go and implement it so that we can be successful in this business. That's what I do. Okay? It's not about me selling you something that's truly not going to benefit you. If I sell you something, it's going to be something that I promise you will truly benefit you if you're in a position to where you need something like that. And I'm working on something now. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought because of all the work that I had to do, but I'm about 90% complete. I'm just working on making it into something a little bit more user friendly. I'm just doing a rough sketch of the thing, but it's coming along. But the bottom line is, I'm here to help you. You need help, reach out. If you don't need help, I won't hear from you. If you got too much pride, I won't hear from you. You're too scared, I won't hear from you. Primarily until you get in trouble. And then I'll have to find a way to get you straight and help you on all that kind of stuff. Other than that, I appreciate y'all. All right, talk to you later. Peace.